most wonderful sugar for when you're doing like pavlova or making sponge or anything like that.
Do you know, another nice thing to do with them as well is if you've got a few of them,
yes,
you'd have to have a glut of them, I suppose.
Yes.
But it's really nice in a tall glass of cava.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's a new one, okay.
They're really, really, really nice.
This is our goose, sorry, pardon me, okay. That feels nice and warm, it's going to go onto the grill. Sorry, Ross.
No, I'm just always drawn towards the drink thing. Sorry about that. Yeah, what's that
Give
all
him some
about?
wine, will you? Oh,
Oh,
look, you have the wine for
which?
us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, perfect time. And look at that for a listen. You were talking about Cavan measures. I'm telling you. Huh? Okay, what are we drinking here?
Listen to him, talk about it. We've got the Kalimna Bin 28 Penfolds Shiraz. So as I say, full throttle, big, strong, strapping red wine. Plenty of dark fruit flavours, spicy flavours as well.
Wow.
Which I think
There's
is
no way I'm throwing that into my sauce, but I can tell you that.
Might that
I'll
carry
leave
over?
that over there, and we'll taste that later on with the goose. Beautiful.
I'm just wondering, might that carry over into the dessert?
Fantastic.
I think it could. I think
We'll see anyway.
We'll see. But actually, Neven, you said something there which is worth picking up on. I was mentioning it at the previous thing. You said, you know, I'm not going to put that into my sauce, and I understand why. But at the same time, folks, don't ever fall into the temptation, and I'm sure Neven would agree with me, don't use rubbish wine for cooking.
You're right.
You know, I'm
it's
sure
not
you'd
good
agree.
enough to drink.
Exactly. You don't use rotten vegetables when you're cooking. Don't use rubbish wine when you're cooking. You know, you will have done. You'll have gone and sourced all sorts of fancy pants ingredients. You'll have gone trekking around the city, and then you ruin the whole thing by throwing in.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right, and you can taste it. You know,
Yeah.
and it's not that you're going to pick an expensive wine, but something that you enjoy drinking.
Yeah,
Am I right?
absolutely. That's something that you will be able to drink.
Yeah. Absolutely. So these are our berries, okay? These are frozen this time of year, nothing wrong with that. We've let them defrost, and I pour a little bit of that syrup, see that lovely syrup, into our reduced kind of like syrup here. So what you do is you pour your syrup onto your bowl, okay? Wow. Katrina, can I give you that pen? And this is a lovely gift. If you want to give a homemade gift, some mulled fruits to somebody, beautiful. You get lovely little jars. And the longer you leave this, so this can be done a day or two, easily up to 5 days ahead. These beautiful kind of mulled, kind of stewed fruits. You could put mixed spice into it if you wanted to, or allspice. So I'm going to leave that for a moment. What I did when the guys were talking, we put some the goose underneath the grill. So that's already underneath the grill here, nice and hot, okay? The grill is nice and hot, so we want to get that really, really hot and nice and crispy. That's the whole thing. So we'll just turn it up a little bit, and fantastic.
So, Neven,
Beautiful.
I'm just thinking, in fact, you could roast the whole goose the day before.
Yes, you could,
and then
absolutely.
divide it up and put it in the fridge and then finish it off in the oven on Christmas Day.
That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be slow roasting it overnight in a very slow oven myself, okay? 2 goose, very slow, and then take it off. So for about 5 to 6 hours. Yes, well it is, and it's all about oven management. So your cabbage is done, remember, that will keep, your sauce will keep, the whole thing. In this saucepan here, we have a little bit of sugar, okay? So this is sugar, water, and glucose in here. We're going to have a little bit of fun doing some spun sugar. So we don't forget about the grill, okay, Ross? You're in charge of the goose under the grill.
Okay, I'll watch this.
So you'll keep an eye on that for me, please. Meanwhile, what I'm going to show you, because we're going to make the trifle next, is just a little bit of spun sugar. And we're going to get 2 of our...
Do we need a volunteer?
Yes, we're going to get 2 of our team up here. Will you pick 2, Ross, there?
There we go, we got one
already here.
So what we did...
We have 2 volunteers now.
Fantastic. Come on over to me, guys. Don't be shy.
Here we are.
I know you're hungry. You have to... It's like singing for your supper. You have to make your spun sugar for your lunch. Okay, over a back of a ladle, a little bit of vegetable oil. Hold the sugar. See the way it's fallen. So all I have in the saucepan, everyone, is 8 ounces of caster sugar, 1/4 pint of cold water, and a tablespoon of glucose.
Now, where would you get glucose?
Glucose,
do you normally get that?
no problem. In any chemist, any like supermarket, Gem do it. It's a small little packet. Katrina, you might get it, and then I can show everyone just a little pack of it. As soon as it hits, and the reason why we do put the glucose in it is stop it from going lovely. Come on, I don't bite. What's your name?
Janet.
Janet, where are you from?
From Dublin.
Lovely, lovely. And yourself?
Michelle.
Michelle. You're from Navan. Jeez, I've passed through there this morning. Now, as soon as it hits the ladle, it sets, okay? And then you lift it off like that. Now, ladies, I'm going to show you. This is the glucose here. Thank you, Ross. That's it there.
There we go. Maybe do you want
the powdered glucose there. Do you want to get a wee shot of that? Just, we're not
over
plugging
to
it, but people, that was a good question you asked. Now, have you seen this done before?
I have.
Have you done it?
Gem.
No.
Okay. Okay, so you hold the spoon nice and high. Over and back. Just watch your finger when you're doing this. Ross, how is our goose?
Oh,
it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. I turned up the grill.
Okay. Your goose
Are you
isn't
sure?
cooked. Your
the goose is cooked. Okay. Over and back. See the way I'm holding the spoon nice and high. And then I'm finishing the little basket. And these are so impressive when you're making up. And we're going to make up the trifle next. And then we're going to serve up the goose. So, you're first, Janet, okay? Good girl.
That
I'll
looks
get the
easy,
sugar ready
doesn't
for you.
Yeah, it looks
Okay, you hold the spoon. Lovely. Well done. Hold it nice and high, yeah. The spoon, yeah, over and back. Excellent. So over and back. Go in one direction, and you only oil it once, just with a little bit of oil. Excellent. Now I see you picked 2 ladies there. You didn't pick any men for me, eh?
They volunteered just to there.
Oh, did they volunteer?
Oh, they volunteered,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
My apologies.
I couldn't stop
Sorry.
them.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you.
The men are shy and
The
retiring.
men are
now,
shy.
Evan,
They're
you
just
know?
ready for their grub.
Yeah,
They want,
yeah.
want some food. We're going to get you sorted now in a minute. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, so as soon as it hits the ladle, okay, and will you just take that off? Just give it a wee twist. Give a round of applause. Look at that.
Wow.
That's even better than mine. Fantastic.
No way.
Now you hold
Well
on to
done.
that. Well done.
Thank you
Superb.
very much.
Okay, and you're next. Okay,
Thank you
well
very
done.
much indeed.
And we have a cookbook for you, so I'll sign it for you. Well done for coming up in front of everyone. Now hold it a wee bit higher. Now you're very generous with the sugar, I'll tell you. Huh? Hold it nice and high. Excellent. Over and back. So you only oil the ladle once. And as soon as it hits the ladle, it will set. I tried making this on a plastic ladle. That doesn't work, honestly.
Okay.
I've tried that. Honestly, I've tried it at a
Kind of
demonstration.
fancy there. She's going in the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
way
it's
now.
lovely. Yeah, she's good. She's very generous. She's more generous than me, I tell you. Okay.
Oh,
Oh, oh, well done. Quick reflexes. I'll break all these off. Will you twist it off there? Look at that. Well
Fantastic.
done.
Wow.
Brilliant. Congratulations. Well done. Okay.
That's a
Well,
Jackson
bring that with you.
Pollock one.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay. I'm going to show you how to do one other one. Okay. And the next one is, we're going to do 2 quick ones. Have you got time? Yes?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Good, okay. So this
Have
is
we
what we
got
call
time,
angel's
Colette?
hair. We're going to make time. Are you okay to stay with me for another wee while? Okay, this is what we call angel's hair. So you let the sugar fall. Now you can do this with 2 forks or a whisk. But when you're doing this by hand, you're burning off more calories so you can eat more trifle. That's what I always say. Now these first 2 types, that's what we call angel's hair. When that sits in a dessert, it looks really well. So these first 2 types that I've made, we'll keep in an airtight container for about 2 or 3 weeks, airtight container. Okay, probably by the end of the demo, what will happen is that they will begin to dissolve, just the humidity. So this is a steel that we use for sharpening knives. Now the sugar has got to be cooling for this. Ross, how is the goose?
Do you know, I would say the goose is, it's grand. Oh,
Katrina, you keeping an eye on it.
Yeah, we're turning it down. It looks like you're threading on to start knitting. Or is that crochet?
Crochet. Well, I'm afraid I'm not very good at either. But this is our
you're good
little,
at
look
that.
at that, look at that.
Wow.
Wow, isn't that nice?
Great.
You can have that as a little earring, wouldn't that be nice? Isn't it? Okay. So with the sugar, you can put that on to a sauce when we don't have time, and you warm it up there.
We've
on your thing.
Cajuned the goose.
We actually have. Oh my God. Okay. We're going to just, we want crispy skin. Ross, we actually have burnt the
Yeah, but
goose.
you burnt the goose.
Who burnt the goose? Who burnt the goose? Come on, everyone. Yeah? Ross.
I just write about it.
Okay.
Is it Cajun
You don't want to
goose,
see
Ross?
it. Now, if this
Okay,
happens your
this
Christmas
is a great
Day,
idea, exactly.
Okay.
We did this on purpose.
if this happens your Christmas Day, this is what you don't want. Now, it's still going to be lovely. Ross,
Well,
you were looking for a job in my kitchen.
Yeah, I know. It's not going to happen now, is
I
it?
don't think so.
No, no.
Now, we wanted crispy goose.
Yeah.
Okay, and all our hard work. So what we're going to do is just take this off. It's still going to be nice and moist, and don't dare throw it out. Okay, we're going to peel this off. God love, lads, I hope you're not expecting a big lunch, because you're not going to get it today, I'm afraid. Kevin's up afterwards, he'll be giving you a bit of
Can't
grub.
rescue that in any way.
Not a chance. I mean, it is cremated. I
Told
thought
you
you were
to
looking
watch
after
that
it.
oven.
I mean, like, come on. But it just shows you, just keep an eye on your oven. Okay? Now, I'm not taking responsibility for this. Is that okay? Is that okay, everyone?
I think
I
that's fair
said 2 or
enough.
3 times, didn't I? Okay. So we're going to serve up one. Okay. Now, you
Do you
can't
need some plates
recycle it,
there?
unfortunately. Yeah, we'll get some. Katrina, you might take the other cremated skin. Doesn't that look gorgeous? You can't even, maybe if you've got a paintbrush or something. Okay. Then we have a little bit of red cabbage, which we've done here. And the red cabbage is just warmed through. For the goose, minus the crispy skin. I'm sorry, guys. These things happen. We're going to just
That's
simply
going to
serve
haunt
this
me
up
for
here.
a while, I
Watch
think.
your fingers now, pet. Okay. You have a little bit of extra fat. Just take that off. And then you just slice. The meat is going to be succulent anyway, which is exactly what we wanted. You can see that it's piping hot. It's moist. You can see that there. And we just serve it on the side there. So, Katrina, if I let you finish this, I can go on and move on to my trifle. For the sauce, I'm just going to grab a spoon. Sorry, guys. This is the reduction of of red wine, and our lovely, look at the glaze in that. And if you wanted to, I am going to pour the sauce over it. At least they'll think it's a little bit of skin.